Good evening, autism parents. It's Dr. Payne, and I'm really coming on here really short because I need to do my workout before my husband gets home and is helter-skelter. But I want to talk to you guys about letting go of fear. And I am a person, to be quite honest with you, that is quite fearful. I fear somebody's going to be horrible to my kid. I fear that they're going to be in a bad position at school. I fear so much, and I let that fear hold me back. And even I fear sometimes that someone's going to say something that sets me off, and not even just in anger, but in just pity and sorrow. And that's why I try not to dwell and even get in that neighborhood, you guys, because when you get in that neighborhood of pity and sorrow, it's really hard to get out. So I do my best to avoid those situations. So if you guys don't know, but another mom and I, both of us are in South Florida, and she mentioned to me about 2 weeks ago almost that she was getting paperwork ready for her kid to go to school, and we talked about some of the fears and things like that. But honestly, she was like, I'm way more ready than me. And I was like, oh man, it's that time of year. I need to get on the ball. So I let fear, you guys, keep me from doing what I'm supposed to do. I know where my son is going to go to school. I know what I need to do for him to be registered, but I worry because we had some issues, as a lot of you guys do, when you have a kid with a lot of need, who is, even a lot of work for the parent who loves him. You fear that that teacher or that assistant or that para is not going to watch him or not going to want to help him, or maybe you never want to drop your kid off at school and have an eye roll. You never want someone to be happy when you say, oh, I got to come and get them early. Oh, good. I went through that. And so that doesn't make you feel good as a parent. And it's a struggle. When we release our kids to go to school, it is a struggle. But I let that fear of what someone may say, how they may perceive him, it limits you, and you never know until you actually do. And just to know that even if you're in that situation, that you have the tools, you have what God gave you in order to get out of it. That even if I have to pray that if that negative person comes into my child life, God, please protect my child and remove them, or provide eyes and wisdom from someone else to save my child from that situation and to save me. Because you guys know, as autism moms, man, we really go crazy. We get in a situation and it's 0 to 100 real quick. So we have to try to, work ourselves out of those situations without putting ourselves at risk and our kids at risk. So letting go of the fear of what could happen, or maybe it can stop you. And it stopped me. It stopped me from doing the registration. And what did I met with? I got met with someone who remembered me, and kindness, and people who remembered, because he's going back to a school he went to a year before, and who were like, oh, you're the one who brought the cupcakes, and yeah, I remember you. Niceness. And this is not just teachers. This is just supporting staff and faculty. Nice. And so here I was, scared to show back up with my paperwork and everything, thinking they're going to be, maybe rude or not receptive. But I was met with kindness. So I let that fear stop me from doing what I had to do. And so feeling good, I then got even more bold, you guys. I went all the way downtown in the city of Miami, which is a mess. It's perpetually always under construction. And where you have to park versus where you need to go, always so far, and it's blazing hot. Literally, I parked my car and I had an 8-minute walk. Sweat drenched in the hot sun. And it's the city, you guys. It's an urban city, so 8 minutes, all kind of stuff happens in between that 8 minutes. But oh well, God blessed me. I put my earbud in one ear and the other ear free for you can protect yourself. And I followed those directions into that building to an agencies of persons with disability. Now, you moms, I've told you guys before, I don't care how much money you make. I don't care if you got a Mercedes in the driveway. You need to apply for services for your child. My motto is apply and deny. Apply and be denied. It's better to have applied once, and actually you should continue every few years to apply again. It's better that you apply, you guys, for your child and be denied, then wait till he gets to be an adult or she gets to be an adult, and then you try to get them services or say they're independent now, or prove that you're not going to always be financially responsible, so they need to get the things or the resources or rides and pickups and to qualify for things they're going to need as young adults. If you don't take these steps as a mom right now, when you got littles, you're going to be super sorry. So tuck ego away. I know you got the money. I know you can take care of your baby. Whatever it is, tuck that away and apply for services. See what you can get. Not lie. Don't cheat. Don't be dishonest. But see what your child can get. And even if, like me, like I don't qualify for, you know this, right? But what little things that I do qualify for, like they can help. My son is incontinent, both of them, with diapers and things like that. And mentally, I'm like, I don't need, we can buy our own diapers. But you know what my caseworker said, and she has a point? You parents, please use these things, because if you don't use them, they're going away. The federal government is trimming us. So you guys, when I went to their office, there's stacks and stacks and stacks of files that there currently is their immediate ones are working on. And my caseworker actually just had a hard day. She was like, there's not enough of us working this. You parents are really getting a disservice. There's 3 coordinators for South Florida. You guys, I don't know the pop count here. There's a lot of people here in South Florida, lots. Like, we vote hard in the election. Most of the state of Florida is South Florida. Like, the biggest population gathering is South Florida, more than Orlando, South Florida. And all the kids with special needs in this area, there's 3 caseworkers. Ridiculous. So if you don't get a call from your a coordinator, you're frustrated, you're sad, you're mad at them, please know they're overworked big time. And you might want to know, this is the case here, if you pop in, they have to see you. I did not know that. I just was feeling brave, and God gave me the gusto to go, and I went. And I have been fearful and not wanting to apply for anything. This is for my little one, because I'm like, they're going to say no. What's the point? It's hot. I don't have parking. Apply. And she was so nice. And you know what I did? I know, you guys, I'm sorry to be super holy to you. I actually prayed for her, because I told her I'm grateful for anything they have ever done, because I don't expect anybody to do anything for us. And when you do, I'm very grateful, because I am not mad at the world because my kid has a special need, my 2 kids. That is not the world's fault. Nobody owes me anything. And my sadness and my disappointment or my frustration is not owed to anybody who's going to hear it because I had a rough day. You parents, I mean, I know it's tough. Trust. But you can't just load on people. You can't just get mad because you can't get your way. There's federal regulations. And unless you vote hard or you super political, then stop going off on these people who work for city government, because sometimes they can't do anything. And sometimes fussing and cussing doesn't change anything. Sometimes, right? I don't know. And I just don't want you to fuss and cuss, not because I don't want you to hurt anybody's feelings, because it will hurt you. That poison you spew, you drink. So you got to have these good words to yourself. So don't let those fears stop you. I didn't let it stop me today. I went down to the school. I didn't let it stop me. I went to the ADA. And overall, I felt so relieved. I felt such joy. After that, it was time to take the kids to the playground. It was time to go to the grocery store. Might as well call the in-laws, see if they need something. It gave me gusto. And I just wanted to give you gusto. So don't have fear. Do what you have to do. Reach out if you need some help. I'm going to do my workout program because I don't fear sweating. Actually, I do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you, guys.